Good day to everybody out there to see thy wealth, water your health. Drink a glass of water. And today we want to talk about the layoffs, the massive layoffs that's going on right now. If you look on here at this computer right here, it says massive job layoffs are occurring in the U.S., reaching levels not seen since COVID-19 pandemic. Companies across various sectors, including tech, retail, and even federal agencies, are cutting jobs. This wave of layoffs is driven by factors like cost-cutting measures, restructuring, and the increasing impact of artificial intelligence on the workforce. What are you going to do when AI and these robots take over your job? I just left from living in Los Angeles for the last 11 years. And I must say that these robots are taking over a lot of jobs. You see robots going down in the streets delivering food. You see the AI with the cars, the Waymo a couple years ago, riding around with nobody in it, and you just got people in the back. Job layoffs are coming. What are you actually doing to be proactive to make sure that you are taking care of financial resources so that when the jobs are taken away and stripped, you can continue to support your family? Here's a more detailed look. Many companies, including major players like Microsoft, Amazon, Bumble, have announced significant layoffs. These are major companies. Tech sector impact. The tech industry is particularly hard hit, with companies like Intel, Meta, and Google slashing thousands of jobs. This is very, very telling. Several months ago, even last year, lots of CEOs stepped down. In fact, that was the most CEOs last year that stepped down since COVID. And then we saw what happened the year after that happened. COVID came. So last year, a lot of CEOs stepped down. Let's see what happened this year. Pay attention. AI and automation. AI and automation are cited as key factors contributing to layoffs, with some companies reducing staff and roles impacted by these technologies. Government layoffs. Federal agencies have been affected, with cost-cutting initiatives leading to job losses. Look, man, the first half of 2025 has seen a significant surge in layoffs, with the highest number of cuts since the first half of 2020. If that's not a sign of the times and the economy, listen, you have to do your own research. Or listen, if you can't I don't use a microwave, I'm sorry. This is a dehydrator. But if you can't take what I'm reading or what you see that's going on the news and actually learn from it, I don't want to say you deserve everything that's coming for you, but you can't complain to nobody when things don't add up to you later on and you didn't take the initiative. I'm just getting ready to drop a video. I probably already dropped it already of me offering people the opportunity to participate and me giving them $50 so they can go out and buy some seeds and flower pots so they can start a garden and grow some food at home. Because that's what I do here. I live off the grid. I don't have a water bill. I don't have an electrical bill. I don't have a mortgage payment. I don't have any grocery bill. I have 100+ fruit trees here. You know, I don't have to go to a grocery store if I don't want to. I mean, maybe if I want to go get some, knives and things like that. I don't produce these types of things. But, I don't need them to actually, live. So with the job losses that's coming, this is why I inadvertently prepared, because I wasn't preparing for a doomsday. That's why I say inadvertently. I love to create and make my own food. I love coconut waters. So I wanted to grow my own food before I even thought about some dumb crap like this. Yes, I thought about it because movies always help us as a people to prepare for let's just say this. They usually put in the movies what's to come, or a good similarity to what's to come. Not always accurate, but yes, we are preparing for the inevitable, which is having to take responsibility for your life and accountability for your actions. That's all. That's it. So it's a lot of layoffs coming. Bills are still going to be due. Food is still going to need to be intook. You're going to still need to eat. Water. You're still going to need to be out here and live. Jobs are you have to start creating. Grow your own food. And with that, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. The layoffs are real. The government layoffs are, like, when have you seen all these layoffs from the government? We do see companies and Fortune 500 companies making layoffs and CEOs and shit stepping down, but the government with all these layoffs with Doge and all that, not to say that they needed all that shit before, because it might have been a lot of money that was being spent in places that we may not have had it. We don't know. There's a reason why that is a trillion, 30, 40 trillion. I don't know. You know, you got people out here saying debt is good and some saying debt ain't good. Me personally, I know how to use debt if given to me. I know how to use debt. I used to not know how to use it. Now I know how to use it, but I don't. Nothing opposed to it, but listen, man, thank y'all for tapping in. This is man, See Thy Wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water.